Hey everybody, I bought a Game Boy Advance from eBay. It was sold as junk, so there's obviously some problems with it. One of the things I did see from the post was inside of the battery compartment there is a ton of corrosion. So some batteries have sat in there for a while. Something I didn't see is this screw here that is very, very badly rusted, and I don't know how much of a problem that'll be, but I will find out as I go. But first, I think I'm going to try to take it apart. I have some parts here, so we are going to take this apart and see if we can figure out what all is wrong with it. I haven't tried to start it, just because. Okay, dumb. I have not tried to turn this on yet. I wanted to take it apart and look at it first. Yeah, see, that's pretty bad. Hopefully it wasn't left out in the rain or out in the weather. Alright, so I got the last screw out. We are going to go ahead and try to pop this apart. Very gently. The board actually looks okay. It's not too bad. I don't know if it'll come out. No, I need to take at least one or two more screws out. One here, I don't see right there. There's the other one. But this piece here, that is extremely corroded. So yeah, that's gonna have to go. Don't know if I'm even gonna be able to clean that off, but I'm gonna try to. Yeah, we'll see. It might be fixable. I just lost a button. Alright, where did my button go? Got my button back. So we're going to go ahead and remove these two screws that are holding this board in, so we can get a closer look at the other side of the board. We'll see if there is any corrosion or any water damage on it. There we go. I'm going to keep those separate because I don't know if those are different sizes. They are different sizes. So I'm going to keep those off to the side. I got one more here left to remove. And these just have two different size ends on them. One of them is a Y bit and the other one's just a Phillips. So it's not too bad. Got a kit, so it makes it easier to take this stuff apart. Let's take out the L and R buttons. They're in my way right now. Alright. So, let me take, so that little connector has two pins that you have to push that way. They come down this way, and then that'll come loose. Let's see, we're going to zoom in again. try not to lose anything. I got all my little silicone pads, the buttons, start and select. That actually looks a little bit rusted. It still spins really good. It's the volume. Actually, it looks like some of the corrosion has went over here too. Back side of the board here, or front side actually. The speaker is really dirty, but it doesn't look like any damage on it. Nothing really wrong with it other than these corroded ends here. So I'm going to work on fixing those. I got this screw clean. I didn't realize it was even a black screw. I thought that it was a copper colored screw, but it's clean now. I think it was a replacement screw that somebody had lost, and they replaced it with one of the ones that goes into this back piece right here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and work on trying to clean some of these spots that I can see that are dirty. I'm going to start probably with the easier stuff first, and then I'll get to that one piece. That stuff is all up underneath the plastic piece. Can't even get to it. Okay, so I looked at it and I don't think that can be removed. I'd have to take the whole speaker out, and I'll probably just change it. A piece of the corrosion. I think it is. That's nasty. So I just got a soldering kit in today, and I plan on working on one of the little kits that you can get that's meant for learning how to solder, because I do not know how. All this stuff's new to me right now. My PS2 stopped reading discs at one time, and I didn't know what else to do, so I took what I'm doing right now, a Q-tip, and took some alcohol, and I just went over to that, took it all apart. I found the eye of the DVD player, and just one small swipe across the top of it, and it worked like brand new. I had it for like 10 more years after that. Never had a disc read problem. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to come off at all, because it's so bad. I would just really like to be able to get it to where it's close enough to where I can at least run a game in it, just to make sure everything else is working. That side's getting a little cleaner. This might take me a little bit. I'm not too worried about it, because I think it's clean enough to where I can actually put some batteries in on this side and test it. But yeah, that's probably going to have to go. I'll probably try to clean it a little bit longer off camera. Alright, so that's close enough. If I do miss any spots, I will go back through and get it whenever I take it apart, because I plan on changing the shell. I might do a ITA or IPS screen install on it, but the one I know for sure that I want to do is put an amp and a new speaker in. I don't really play out in public, but I would like to be able to hear the game because I play at home. I think I'm going to change out the buttons too whenever I do the new shell, just so they match. The gray looks good with the purple, but I think I kind of want to do a Pokemon thing. I see some corrosion sitting there. I'm not going to put those next to it and cause it to get back on it. Oh, that's pretty good. Just go over the case. Ooh. Get the shell cleaned up, and then we'll put it together and we'll see if it works. Okay, so now that I got the cleaning done, we can go ahead and start putting it back together. So we're going to do first, I don't know what order is best to go in. We're going to start with buttons, get those to go in. I don't know which one goes where. I can't remember if B's on the right or A's on the right. But these things have particular shapes, so you cannot put them in the wrong way. It's got a little tab here that it presses down on, so it'll lock into place a little bit better. Let's see, this one's got tabs too. It's got one here and one here. They kind of dummy-proofed putting it back together. These little pieces here will only go on one way as well. One side is shaped, so I was thinking it was. Yes, one side is shaped different on one of them. I was thinking it was going to be both. That'll help you get them back together without having to worry about it. And now figuring out these buttons here. Can't exactly remember how they went in here. Wasn't ready for them to pop out when they did. But that'll do. Oh, there we go. That is right. So it gives it that click feeling whenever you move past it. So apparently all that is it's just this little piece of plastic bending a little bit to move past that notch. And that's what gives you that click feel. There it goes. So the speaker actually has a lip on it too. So it'll get turned just slightly and make it kind of hard to deal with. How are these buttons supposed to work? Okay, so I finally got it. I got the pieces put on here. I'm not going to take it back apart, but you had to put these in like a certain way, and it was kind of tricky, so I don't want to take it back apart, but yeah, I got it. It took me a little bit. I had to go sit somewhere where I could have a little bit more light and be a little bit more comfortable while I was sitting down. That's still really screwed that this one. Really screwed. It's still really weird that this one screw is black, but the rest of them aren't. I don't get it. Why are they two different colors? But I'm gonna put that one back where I got it, because I don't know if it was there for a reason. That's where it's going. Alright, so I finally got it put back together. I don't like the way that feels. But that button feels like it's just wore out. That's okay. I'll probably replace both of those. They just don't feel as nice as that one. See, it's not up as high. But let's try this and see if this will work. Really? Okay, random Game Boy game. Here we go. That's awesome. It works. Guess that's time for a backlight mod. We will go ahead and get all that stuff ordered. Get one of these buttons. Probably just go ahead and replace both of them. And the rest of it feels really good. That's great. Yeah, I'm super glad this works. That's great. So, oh my god, I suck at this game. But that's it. It's like a Zelda game. Alright, well, that will conclude my video. I've taken it apart, fixed the corrosion part of the way, and it is now working. So, next video I will try to get a shell, an IPS or an ITA screen or display, and then amp, power cleaner maybe, and a new battery, and these parts up here, and I might check to see if these might need to be replaced. I don't know if the headphone jack's good or not. I don't have any headphones right now, but I'll figure it out later. Alright, thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day. Bye bye.